Good evening, this is Giuseppe Basile, I'm the analyst and trader. You can find at the blog FibonacciStalking.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the FibStalker nickname. Good evening, this is, today is Friday, 25th, 2013, it's 5:30 p.m. Italian time. I want to remind you that Italian time zone is GMT +1. This video is my FibStalker view on futures. In this video, I'm going to review the dollar index, the euro dollar FX currency futures, and the ESPE mini 500. This video is part of my midweek update that was due on Wednesday the 23rd. I'm sending it late this week, but basically nothing has changed in the last 2 days. So let's start from the dollar. What you see on the screen is the daily chart, and as you know, we have this resistance level in the 81.70 area, and we have been watching this area of resistance. In November we had a bottom in the euro as well, and price start moving lower here, and then we had this reaction higher and then a move lower. In December 20th, on December 20th, I have said that we could see a retracement higher, and that's what happened. And this brought price well above the all the way halfway back, and but this was only a move we saw in response of the fiscal cliff. Price came down again, and but it found support, and the level at which price found support in the dollar index can be identified by tracing a traditional long that actually traded in March and May 2012, and as we can see, price got support out of the 79.40. So there were participants, long participants at these levels. We saw them coming in December 2012, and again in February, although this level was not actually tested. But we have to remember that the dollar index is not as technical as the other forex pairs, like for example the euro dollar. The euro dollar is highly participated. It's has a very high volume, 2.7 million every exchange every second. So that's more technical. Anyway, what we saw here was another move higher. This move higher was basically pushed basically by the Japanese yen strength against the weakness against the dollar, as well as weakness of Canadian dollar and pound. While during all these last 8 days, the euro dollar moved laterally. Now, what we can see, and it's very clear, and it's quite technical as well, is that we have a level of resistance here. That's the 80-20. So I do not anticipate price will go again higher and test this level 80-20 again. And actually, we will get the confirmation when price will break the level, the 79.70 level on the downside. We are almost there, but we didn't get that just yet. So I believe that when we will move below this level, then this level of support will receive another confirmation, and this will also confirm a target in previous lows, at previous lows in 79. So where that is where I believe the dollar index is headed. Now let's move to the daily the daily chart of the euro. That's what you see on the screen. So this is what we have on the screen is the euro FX currency futures. And those who follow me know that we actually traded a traditional long in November, and that traditional long had a target above. We knew this target with 2 months of 2 months before the target was actually hit. So the target was hit to January 25th, 2013, and we knew this target on the 13th of November, so more than 2 months in advance. So I think that's quite powerful. So we hit this target, but we also hit the other two targets we were able to identify, because we had this retracement at the beginning of the year into the 130 area with a target 134.70. As we can see, this target was also hit, and recently we also had an extension long which showed a support in the 132.60 area, which brought price again into target to 134.80. So this target was clustered very close to one each other, and we hit those. So congratulations if you got this long here. Now we have a resistance in the 135 area. So I think we are going to get there, and we could see a small retracement, profit taking, but I don't believe price will get below 134.10. That's the previous highs. If we get below this level, then we could actually retrace all the way into the 133 area again. But at the moment, I don't think this scenario is probable. What I believe is that we are going to get to 135.10 area, maybe get a retracement there, or we could even slice into it, and that's what I anticipate for the euro. Finally, the SP 500 in the last few months and weeks and months, we have been watching this level of support here, which played at the end of December, and we saw that the price held this 1390 level, and this long setup had a target in 1470 level, and it also has a second target in 1513 area. Now in the last few days we saw price trading in extension. So we had this extension and we had first target, we had support in the 1458 with the first target in 1478 and a second target in 1487 area. And I also mentioned this in my previous trading plans, reviewing the midweeks updates and newsletter. We then traded we traded this level. We went very close to this level, but we didn't touch it. But it actually worked, and as we can see, price went all the way to the first target in 1496 area, and we are getting resistance at that area. So at the moment I see two possibilities: either price continues into the 1504 level, or we get a retracement here, and the retracement is going to move below this level of support and the failure level in 1479, and is going to bring price into this level. Is going to bring price into the 1472 level. So that's where if we start moving lower, that's where we will get participation from longs. I hope this midweek update, this FibStalker view on futures was interesting and it's useful for your trading. If you want to receive these videos, it's easy. You just go on my website. On the left side you find an icon. You can subscribe there. It takes only 10 seconds, and a newsletter and the midweek updates are free. You can I will post this video with my midweek update, which I'm going to send today, 2 days of delay, and I usually then post this information on the blog with 6 to 10 days delay. So if you want to receive this information timely, just I invite you to subscribe my newsletter. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a great evening and a very good weekend. Bye bye.